Hi guys, welcome to my first ever mail art madness. I have a video showing you how I make my envelopes. This is using a jelly plate print on a regular cardstock paper. I am going to be using a Martha Stewart scoreboard and score my lines at 3/4 of an inch. And then again 3/4 of an inch. Flip it over. And then just do the sideways, and I think it's about 3 3/4. And I don't have a standard envelope size, so I kind of just fold it and make sure I have enough to flip over to close over. And so that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm kind of guesstimating, and I end up scoring a little bit above that so it folds over. I have a flap big enough to cover, and I think it ends up being 8 1/4 or something like that. But it can be, you can play around with that and get the size that you like. And so now I have all my score lines, and I'm going to crease them so that they're nice and easy to fold. It defines the lines. And I like using the scoreboard because it lets me use the whole paper, and I don't have to worry about cutting it or making it a square. I just make whatever size envelope based on the size of paper I have. So now I'm going to cut some tabs, and I'm going to cut at a side angle from the center towards the outside at an angle. And this angle is just going to help it easier when I start folding the envelope into place. It makes it so that it folds up nicely. And then I'm going to cut off the extra from the outside in. Cut that little tab off. I have some tape stuck to my scissors. Cut the tabs off. Make sure all 4 corners are done. And I have a standard envelope that I like to use. So I'm just going to fold it. You can see how it goes. That's the basic envelope. Make sure it's folded. I'm seeing fix it if the lines aren't, your cuts aren't straight. You can kind of adjust it a little bit. And now the fun. So we have our envelope, and I'm going to round my corners with a Fiskars corner punch. I'm just going to round it, or you can leave them as is. And it just gives it a little bit more of a complete look once you have it all folded. And using some regular school Elmer's glue, all-purpose glue, I am going to glue it down. Just glue my tabs. The glue wouldn't come out, so I'm having a hard time with it. Fighting with my glue. And then finally, well, maybe not. Now, there we go. Glue. We have glue. Glue the tabs. I glue my side tabs. Then the larger side gets glued down, and I'm going to kind of smooth it out with the bone folder. Helps keep it in place. And we have an envelope. So now the fun begins. I get to decorate it. So from this basic envelope, I like to do pulled art. So I'm going to look at it for a while. I kind of just stare at it and see what I can draw or make from it. And so after looking at it, I kind of see a little face on there. I start using some of the lines on there, some of the circles and shapes that I see. I kind of start outlining the oval, kind of just to see where it's going. And again, it all started from that one line. And of course, I'm going to do a face. I like doing faces, so and I like doing faces in different colors. It kind of gives me a chance to practice my shading and stuff. I am no expert. I just do this for fun. And so I like learning new things. And so this gives me a chance to practice. So I'm trying to decide what kind of hairdo I want to give her. Now that I'm watching it over, it's like I could have given her kind of a bob instead, but I went with the long hair. Getting my hair in place. And I'm trying to just get my basic shape on there. Gonna get the eyes and the nose, and so I kind of just draw a line through the center to get my eyes placement in a little bit. But first, I kind of work on the hair first for no reason. Just give it a hairstyle, and then I work my way up onto the face. So here I'm just trying to give it some hair and some kind of hairdo, which I'm trying to figure out where the hair is going to fall, how it's going to fall, how I want it to fall. Giving her some bangs, some little hair pieces here and there. And the same for the other side. I'm going to give her little side bangs, little piece of hair, and then kind of define the rest of the hair. So it's not completely straight, kind of like a little wave. And so now it's just a lot of playing around with what I want it to look like. So there's a lot of erasing and just playing around with it until I get it the way that I like it. Again, when I first start, I kind of look at where I'm going to pull it from the lines that are already on my jelly plate print. It helps, and so it kind of gave me a direction for the face, and then just following it and trying to create something that's appealing to me. And then I'm trying some eyes out, and I didn't like those eyes. I was like, ooh, maybe not. But I keep the space for the eyebrows, and then I'm going to go ahead and put in the nose. And give her the eye area, eyebrows. And then I decided just to do the closed eyes. And then I'm drawing in the mouth. When all else fails, do the eyes closed. That's my model. And so now I am going to add some color. Still tweaking it here and there. I haven't gotten to the color yet. Still tweaking it here and there, trying to just make the hair fall where I want it to. It's kind of looking kind of strange. And so when I have the rough sketch that I more or less want to keep, then I will be ready to add color. And I think I have it. Again, it's really rough, and so I want to bring out that turquoise that's already in the envelope, adding some color. So the rest of the video is going to be just me finishing up this face. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching.